Welcome back everyone to another episode of Shade TV. My name is Marissa Hill and today we'll be talking about a woman's exclusive. This is a collaboration done with A MA MANIERE and Jordan brand on the Air Jordan 12 in the white colorway. Let's take a quick sneak peek. Welcome back everyone to another episode of Shade TV. My name is Marissa Hill and today we'll be taking a look at another collaboration done with A MA MANIERE and Jordan brand, this time on the Air Jordan 12 silhouette. As you've probably seen on the channel, we have done other Air Jordan silhouettes. This is the first time we have seen basically the A MA MANIERE color combination done on the 12s. So we'll go through the overview of these, jump into size and fit. Again, this was a woman's exclusive. Then we'll talk about how I styled this refreshing color combination. Then we'll conclude with how these are currently doing on the resale market. So let's jump right into it. For those of you who don't know about this collaboration that was done on the 12s, this was actually released in two different colorways. So this is the white pair. There was also a black pair. Personally, between the two, if I had to pick, I would probably say that I like the white pair with this Bordeaux color scheme a little bit more than the black. I just think that it's a little bit more of a beautiful color combination when combined, though the black isn't terrible either. So starting with the materials on this, I love to see the A MA MANIERE collaborations just because I feel like James Whitner does tend to use higher quality materials on all of his collaborations with Jordan brands. So you can definitely see that the leather quality on this is pretty nicely done in this tumbled white leather, and then the nice leather suede textures here is pretty much luxurious in comparison to some other suede textures that you've probably seen on some other Jordan brand sneakers. It is in this really just beautiful kind of Bordeaux color scheme, which I think pops perfectly off of this crisp white leather. We've got the thin white laces on it currently, which I think is a great combination to keep it pretty simplistic without taking away from the other colors of the sneaker. We do have an A and the Jumpman logo to show that dual logo. One of the things I noticed though is this Jumpman logo isn't fully attached that well, so I'm a little bit worried that the Jumpman would fall off, but hopefully it will stick and stay on there. The A seems to be pretty fully attached, and it does give this really nice just 3D effect off of that tongue. We've got some simplistic, just clean white tumbled leather for the tongue, and then again we've got 23 spelled out underneath those laces, nicely embroidered in black. And then just some more nice subtle details are the eyelets here. You can see that we've also got the dual branding for the Jumpman logo as well as the A MA MANIERE logo. Then as another additional little piece here, we do have this hang tag that also shares the dual logo of the A MA MANIERE as well as the Jumpman logo, so you can attach that if you'd like. This is a pretty long hang tag though, so I feel like this one will definitely drag if you do decide to hang on the sneaker itself. All right, so let's take a look at those details, then move along to the side paneling. as the medial side of the sneaker. Pretty simplistic with this nice suede texture in that Bordeaux colorway. Underneath, it is a beautiful kind of metallic-y bronzy tone, which I think is the perfect just color combination underneath that Bordeaux colorway. As we wrap around, we've got more of that crisp tumbled white leather. We've got the Jumpman logo on the back and Jordan on one side, and then again, that other logo of A MA MANIERE shares the right side of the sneaker. And then as we wrap around to the lateral side, we have that same color combination and Jumpman on this nice bronzy tone. The interior also has the quilted material, which we've basically seen on pretty much every single one of the A MA Manieres. This has more of a pearlescent white tone than what we've seen on some of the other releases. And then it looks like we've got a really just beautiful interior for the insole. We've got the same just logo print that you see on this box on the interior of the insole, but in a Bordeaux colorway. And then the Jumpman logo is in just a simplistic white tone. As we work our way down to the midsole, you'll see that we've got just a couple different color variations of this nice maroon color scheme. So the maroon gets a little bit darker and deeper into more of a brown hue as we work our way down to the bottom of that midsole. And then in between, this kind of reptile material is in a different kind of purpley, more almost like a wine stained kind of feel. So I love the colors that were incorporated in this. The only thing I think that a lot of people have been complaining about is that because there is so much white used throughout the sneaker, there has been a lot of bleeding from the dyes. So you can kind of see in certain lights that on certain parts of my sneaker, there are hits of this just kind of stained portion of the sneaker itself. And also I fear that, you know, if there are any rainy days where I may be wearing this out, it could bleed even more. But you can see here in different parts of the light that there are a little bit of these subtle stains that have kind of dyed that tumbled white leather. So that would probably be the only kind of quality control issue that I've seen with these. I don't feel like the pair that I got are that bad. It's very hard to notice. You really just have to hold it up into the light. But definitely, you know, when you get your pair, I would evaluate it and just make sure that you don't have any terrible stains that, you know, would probably take away from the sneaker itself. On the bottom of the sneaker, we've got just these nice triple color schemes of black, that Bordeaux brownish hue, and then white. And we've got this cool just kind of pattern in between there in black and white. And as far as the box goes, this is pretty much what we see on most of the A MA Maniere boxes, is this kind of clear sleeve that you've got here. This time it is in a black print with the Jordan logo kind of popping through underneath to share again that dual logo. All right, so let's take a look at those last and final details. As far as size and fit goes, again, I wear 9 in women's sizing, so I would say stick true size on this one. Sorry guys if you got sized out on this, but definitely if you have high arch narrow feet, take that into consideration. My type of foot is high arch and very narrow, so if you have flatter, wider feet, that could differentiate something different from my own since we have different types of feet. All right, so now let's jump into styling. For this look, I definitely want to stick with that kind of maroon Bordeaux feel. So for the top, I decided to go with this cute kind of bustier top that's strapless. And then I paired it with some nice just baggier cargo denim pants. I feel like the maroon and lighter denim feel just goes perfectly since this is just a nice clean color combination of white and that Bordeaux and kind of brownish maroon tone.
Say what good is life if all you do is hide? Oh yeah, you gotta shine your light for the world to see. And let everything be what it's gonna be. Yeah. Listen to
For this look, I wanted to really just go after that midsole and outsole color combination, which is a little bit more on the browner side. It's hard to tell in images, but when you do see this in hand, it is a bit just darker in tone and has a lot more brown hues than it does the maroon burgundy feel. So definitely had to still keep it dressy, but this time I wanted to give you a different kind of color combination option, which again is on that darker kind of brown scale of things.
voice and make up your choice. And just let your spirit shine. Well, sometimes there ain't no easy way to say all the things that we need to say. We spend so much time looking for the easy road when all we need is right there.
This look definitely had to dress it up. There are a lot of maroon burgundy tones in stores right now, which was perfect as far as styling for this specific color combination. You can see that the suede has like a nice dark, deep burgundy maroon tone. This is a little bit on the browner side. So for this look, wanted to wear this really just sexy kind of ribbed dress. And then I layered it with a nice simple denim coat to kind of bring it down to a little bit more casual of a feel.
To say all the things that we need to say. We spend so much time looking for the easy road when all we need is right there in our soul. You gotta let your, oh, you gotta let your, say you gotta let your, you gotta let your spirit, oh, you gotta let your.
Take me home, take me on a ride. I got a good feeling about the colors lighting up your eyes. Take me home, take me to the sky. I got a good feeling. Tell me the only thing you are is mine now. Na, 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 na. I got a good feeling. Na, 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 na. I got a good feeling. Good feeling. You wanna know is how to hold on to it every moment. Dive into it like my love is an ocean. It's overflowing. I swear it's golden. So good that I'm rolling. Baby, you make me crazy. I'm seeing roses. Baby, just maybe you save me. Oh, take me home, take me on a ride. I got a good feeling about the colors lighting up your eyes. Take me home, take me to the sky. I got a good feeling. Tell me the only thing you are is mine. Take me home, take me on a ride.
All right, so these retailed at $225, and on the resale market, they're going between $225 to $350, obviously depending on your size range. The larger sizes are definitely doing a bit better just because they're more limited and because this was a women's exclusive. A lot of people, unfortunately, were cut out in the size range. But I would say out of the two different colors, this one was much more limited, and so you're gonna see definitely a higher price point value on that resale market right now because of that. All right, everyone, thank you so much for tuning in to another unboxing and review. If you joined us for the first time, thank you so much. We will catch you all next episode.
Good feeling about